Hey everybody, I'm John Hammertime Holshoe.
And I'm Rockin Robbie Billups.
And together, we're the Pop Culture Philosophers. And right now we have another PCP on the spot. That's where you give us a question and we give you back an answer.
And today's question comes from Brian Weaver. Thank you for the question, Brian. It's a good one. He says, what comic books would you recommend to a newcomer, to a brand new comic book reader? Brian, I think that's a loaded question. I think that it's different for every single person in every single situation. The first thing that I do when someone asks me this question in my actual real life is I ask them what their favorite movies are, ask them what their favorite genre of fictions are, and I can more adequately gauge that way. If they tell me they love fantasy and they're an adult, I'll recommend Saga. If they tell me they like cool samurai stuff, I'll recommend Usagi Yomjimbo. If they tell me they like horror, I'll tell them to read Hellboy. But overall, the one book that I wind up recommending the most, based on the most general consensus among the people and what they are looking for in a first comic book, Batman Year One. Batman Year One by Frank Miller and David Mazzucchelli is typically the best introduction to someone getting into comics, because most people getting into comics want to read superheroes and they know Batman. And Year One is a treat in the medium. It's really good. It's short, it's sweet, but there's a lot to it, and it gets right to the point. It's a fantastic introduction to Batman, to superheroes, and to the comic book medium in general, in my opinion. What about you, John?
Grendel. Push them right into Grendel. No.
It's your answer for every comic book question.
And actually, it's really dependent on what they like. What you do is you go to one of these big comic shops, like the Deep here in Huntsville, where they have so much variety. Let them, pick and choose and take a look. Something may catch their eye. Just because I like it, other people may not like it. There's certain things like I love the Manhattan Projects, which is different than the traditional comic book. Not a superhero book. Maybe not for everybody. Fantastic book. There's a lot of great stuff out there. There's so much great stuff that I don't know. I've had trouble recommending anything in particular. I do think Year One's a good choice because it's a good, it is Year One. It's a starting point. It gives you Batman's, background. It's a affordable trade too. But there's I don't know if I could recommend anything particular to start off with. So I guess it depends on if they like superheroes, if they like, what genre they like. But I don't have a definitive, this is what you have to start off with. Yeah,
there's not a definitive answer. Year One's a very likely answer, but really it just depends on the person and the situation, what they like and what they're going to dig into. But typically here lately, like new comic books that I would recommend to people, Descender. These are all from Image, by the way. Descender, Injection, and Paper Girls. Check those books out, and Black Monday Murders. Those are fantastic books right now, but seriously, comment down below. If you want to know what to read, let us know your favorite movies, your favorite genres. We'll give you a good recommendation. I guarantee it. Thank you guys for checking out the video. We are the Pop Culture Philosophers. Join us at popculturephilosophers.com for podcasts, blogs, top 5 lists, and a whole lot more. Please do like, share, and subscribe to this video. And we appreciate everything, guys. I'm Rockin' Robbie Billups.
And I'm John Hammertime Holshoe.
And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for joining the Army.